Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and we're looking at part 2, at least I hope this is part 2, of the Grim Customs for Minerva. Trying to make a Generations Minerva out of a Generations Nightbeat, using some Shapeways parts to enhance it, and we're going to get to this. And I forgot to turn the camera, so we're going to see if we can bring this into some better view. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. I think we'll be able to see what I'm doing better. So, yeah. That's the good news. So, I guess we'll resume where we left off. Because in the last video, I painted the feet and the thighs. And it looks like I missed a little spot on the feet. There's a little bit of gray where there shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, there's gray where I'm going to be putting white, but there's still a little gray where some red's supposed to be. I missed a ridge. Sometimes finer details are harder to get. So hopefully that will correct that. But, yeah. Now, we're still working on the red parts. And now I got a chest plate to do. And yes, I know it was red already, but I wanted to make sure that it matched up with the rest of it. So I'm painting it gray and then painting it red metal flake. Just to make sure that there's a consistent match with everything. And this is another one that I'm going to be working the detail later. And I'm sure someone's going to be putting in a comment that I'm doing something horribly wrong. But, by the time they get that out there, I would have figured it out anyway. But in any case, gonna have a nice red chest plate. Yeah, I know I know that the figures use a much brighter red plastic than the dark red that's coming out right now. And, you know, I'm fine with that difference. I don't mind having a little bit of a darker Minerva if it looks good. And I'm sure it will look good. But that's something I won't truly know till it's done. Because the tricky thing with these customs is that you're taking them apart, so you don't know what they're going to look like when you put them back together again till you do so. So there's a little bit of mystery. And uncertainty on how well you're doing till you finish. I mean, sometimes it'll be easy to spot a mistake you made, especially when you're doing finer details, but yeah, trying to figure out where something's going wrong before the job's done is difficult, if not impossible. Now, speaking of finer details, there are a few details I'm going to be doing on this particular one. Like this one, Mostly it's going to be white, but you may notice that there is a bit of a sunk-in panel there, which I think would look great if I made that part red. So that's what I'm going to do. Try not to. And again, I am trying to keep this on camera. I know I should probably consider zooming in. But I only got 2 hands to work with here. And let's try zooming it in a little bit. There we go. Another tricky part about trying to keep it in camera is that I'm looking at the opposite direction that the camera is. So it might not be perfectly in frame, but yeah, you got that part. Sorry, I got an edge. But yeah, and then we got this part here. Again, it's going to be hard for me to actually judge when the timing is done. I think I got about another 8 minutes before I should really call it on this one. So, we'll see if I got enough time. Yeah, we got another face. And these arms were a little tricky to get off, as I remember, because first I had the mushroom peg removed, but that left the elbow joint in. So I had to put the mushroom peg back on the arm, and then try to remove the, use that to leverage the elbow joint out. Worked okay. I'm just keeping the elbow joint on that mushroom peg, since it doesn't need to be painted. I'll keep the arms black for the most part. And you'll see those in a second once I get this little piece done. I think I got maybe a little too much paint on this paintbrush though. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I think having these red details in the arm will really help them pop a bit more. And it'll really make this look good. You know, those guys go through a lot of trouble to get these molded details in. You may as well exploit them a bit. Oh, and look at that, there's another one. You get another paint job too. And some G1 purist is probably going to say, "What are you doing? Minerva's arms are supposed to be all white with gray." biceps, and you're using black biceps with red and white arms. That's horrible. Which it's just not, really. Oh boy. But yeah, this is going to be something good. Now, let's see, what else to talk about? Oh, Toy Fair. You know, a lot of nice stuff coming out. Devastator, Defensor, an interesting looking Cyclonus. Not sure if I want that Cyclonus or not, but of course I want Devastator and Defensor. Hopefully work will get better for me, and I'll have something that I can actually afford to get those with, because I'd love to share those reviews with you, but I gotta get the material to review them first. Now here's an interesting one that is going to be, people are probably asking why I'm bothering to paint this in detail, because this is the part that's going to be hidden behind the chest piece. Sorry, so, yeah, it's not exactly going to be seen a lot, but I'm going to paint it anyway. Reason being is that there's going to be some times where the chest piece has to come off, and it's better to have something in here than just a straight white or red block. So I'm going to go the extra mile. Actually paint these stripe bits red. I want to keep the white on the outer bits, silver in the middle, and where that Autobot symbol was on Nightbeat and Bumblebee, I may just put in a spark, just to really make it interesting. Oh my. Time flies when you're having fun, though. So I am almost out of time. But yeah, let's just take a look. That doesn't look too shabby, if I do say so myself. It'll look better once the white's painted in. I'm just going to do the... Oh, actually, I'll save the gun for later. Maybe better to just go into the white first on that one. But there are some shoulder bits that I want to paint in. And I may look into making the molded detail on these shoulder bits look good too. I'll decide what happens with them later, though. Because I might just keep them red, I don't know. But for now, they're going to be all red. Yeah, you got that one. And then we've got one more. But I do hope you guys have been liking these customs videos, because it's... doing these is fun. I like painting. It gives me a chance to really talk to you guys and engage you probably better than what the vlogs do. So I'm gonna have to try to do this more often, if at all possible. Because again, I'm gonna be limited by income. But if I can find a model kit dirt cheap, I may as well try it. And we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I think I'm out of time. So we're going to continue this in the next video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Do all the good little things that really help these channels get along pretty well. And then, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to answer them in the next video. Or maybe not the next video. I don't know when I want to get this out, if I get these all out recorded before I even post one or not, but we will see. I will find a way to answer your questions. So I will see you guys in the next video. And see you then. Bye-bye. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please, you can help out by hitting that little like button below, or maybe even that subscribe button to see more videos. You can also click on my name to actually look at past videos that I've done. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you later.